Do you know how to get data from Keyboard Maestro to shortcuts and not make the same mistake I did with all these errors? Hi, I'm Mike for Mike's Tech, where I help you solve life technical challenges using automation and other technologies. So if you haven't seen my previous video where I talked about how to do demo links and how to do them using like a number through the URLs, then please have a look at the previous video below. So what I want to show you is that during the week, this week, after having some trouble with the last video, I was like, this seems so simple. Why am I having all this trouble? I did a couple of searches on the Keyboard Maestro forum, and I didn't really find an answer to my question, I suppose, as to why I was getting data when I was, the word data is what was being thrown instead of, the numeral that I was putting in. So last video, I was putting in one like that. And if we look in Logger, we were basically getting data and getting errors as well. So how do we overcome that? Well, unfortunately, the answer is very simple, 0, 1. It obviously seems to require that. As soon as I do that, everything starts working. So it wasn't as easy as figuring that out. That wasn't so easy. I came across actually a forum post like I was saying before, and this guy here was talking about some things. Anyway, I downloaded his example shortcut, which I've got over here, and also his shortcut in Shortcuts. But what I found was really bizarre is we go through, does it just about everything the same as what we were doing, except for this little part here. No, there is an apparent bug with the Shortcuts app. If 0 specify the shortcut input gets set to the word data text, and I was like 0, and I was noticing, and I was just changing this around 1-1 and all sorts of stuff. And I thought, what if I just put 0, 1? And then immediately everything started working. So it was that simple. So now if we go 02 and we run that, again, everything works exactly the way that it should. So look, sometimes in programming and automation, you get those little things that just don't make any sense, and it can be a tiny little thing that you wouldn't have expected. So that is basically what's happening for this week. I just want to show you, this is how they've done it. They're using some different types of automations, but when we run it, it gets back all this information, and it's actually pretty cool. So not my address, this is what they've put into as the default, because it's not actually getting back my lat and long at all. But yeah, you can see you can get all that information and it brings it back into Keyboard Maestro. So that's actually pretty cool stuff. Just have a look at the Shortcuts app. And this is the one that's in the forum, and you can see that they've put it down, and it's basically setting this location description, which is what has been saved variable. So it's bringing it all back. Location description from shortcuts set variable action provided by KM. So that's it there, and that's how it's able to do that. One thing I did like is that you can use this up the top here to where we've got executing this here, local shortcut name. That's actually a little bit nicer. I do like that. So we could easily bring that into ours and then use this. We'll copy that into there, copy that there, and then we can actually use the variable, and it basically gives us a nice little example. That's not the example I'm looking for. Actually, none of this is working. Anyway, we do that, and then we'll go and grab that number. Not looking the way that I thought it was. Okay, is that working? No. Oh, another video. Something doesn't work. I swear I had this working earlier. Okay. Well, let me just see what is wrong here. Okay, I've gone back and had a look at the way that they've done it, and as you can see, they're using this variable like that. So let's see what happens if we try that. There we go. Okay, so obviously you've got to specify it's a variable. You can't just chuck it in there like I was doing. So anyway, yeah, so then you can just come in here and change what the name is at any time. Just gives you a little bit more flexibility, etc. So, all good stuff. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And yeah, let us comment in down below if you like this or you want something else explained. Always happy to do that.